Hey there, welcome to day 2261 of What Ships You Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting the journey originally as I transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. Spent decades in both the corporate world while simultaneously owning and operating, buying, selling, building, growing, uh, divesting myself of different businesses in different industries. I counted it up when I first came online. I had been involved in at least 27 different industries offline before I came online. Now I've lost count of how many I've been involved in because there's so many different industries. And in the online world, it's easy to be involved in all kinds of different industries. At least it's easy for some of us that were involved in a bunch of different industries previously to do that because there's so many applications and so many ways to use online tools and skills and techniques to help offline businesses grow and build and supersize. I have been of the mind for a long time that everybody should have both an online presence, even if you're not an online business exclusively. If you're an offline business, you need to have some kind of an online presence. And with mobile technology exploding the way it has over the last decade or two, it's even more important than ever. I mean, when I first started online doing websites and things with ClickFunnels, we designed for the web first and then mobile, but quickly flipped that around, and now everything I do is designed for mobile first, and everything we do is launched in mobile first, and then we make sure that the website and everything is the way we want it to be in order to grow and build and supersize different businesses. So today I create a couple of pieces of content every day, and I'm running a little slow this morning, but the first one is our Let's Grow annual challenge. We're doing the annual challenge this year to grow in an area or aspect of our life every day a little tiny bit. So we do a daily action, and today's daily action is to apply the 7 Why exercise to physical growth. We're focusing on physical growth this month. And how can we grow physically? How can we grow our environment? How can we grow our physical health and well-being and physical anything physical? How can we do more of that in our life? Meaning grow is more to me, or better, get better. So I did the 7 Why exercise. I shared one of mine. I did it this morning and shared it. And as usual, I come up with some surprises for myself every time I do that exercise. Learned the 7 version of it from Dee Graziosi. She's back in 2020, 2021. It's been a long time now that I've been using that one versus the traditional 5 Why exercise that I learned back in the 1980s, and I've been using that ever since. Whenever there's something I'm curious about, not about other people or things outside of me or why the world works or why the universe is the way it is, but why about myself? Because the only why we should ever ask is why we act, believe, think, or behave in a certain way, because that's the only thing we can actually control. So 7 Why exercise is for us to apply to ourselves, to become better versions of ourselves, not for us to try to figure out the rest of the world, because we're never going to know. We're going to make stuff up. If you ask yourself a question, your subconscious or your conscious will make up an answer, even if it's not true, even if it's a lie. Why am I so klutzy? Guess what? Every time I ask myself that question, my subconscious feeds me all kinds of examples of times I've been klutzy in the past. Therefore, it assumes I'm going to be klutzy moving forward. Not a very empowering thought, right? I don't want to be klutzy. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to fall down. The older I get, the less I want to fall down. So, shared that exercise, and like I said, it continues to amaze me at how powerful it is in understanding things in myself that I thought I'd let go of, but I obviously haven't because it came up today again. So that means I need to revisit it and do some more work on it and do some more journaling or something about it to finally, and again, there is no finally letting things go. Certain things will continue to pop up for a lot of our life unless we do some drastic things to do it. And I'm not looking for a frontal lobotomy, so I'm just going to have to deal with the things as they come up and ask myself, why is that coming up now? Because there's a reason. There are reasons that it's coming up now. And I've already thought about it as I've been doing my videos today, and I know what the reasons are. And I have to figure out, how do I eliminate those current triggers so that it doesn't come up, or at least not so often, and not in a strong way that it shows up in my 7 Why exercise. For Supersize Your Business today, we talked about remote work, which is, I love the topic. A lot of people hate it. A lot of business owners hate it because they feel like it's outside of their control. And I guess if you're a control freak and you think you have to control what people are doing every minute and micromanage everything, you probably don't like remote work, because you want to be able to push your nose and your fingers into everybody's pie all the time. I'm not like that. Obviously, I've had a remote team since 2017 and been personally remotely working since end of 2016, early 2017. I count it as 2017, but that's a long time. And I love it. I love it for all of the advantages and all the reasons people love it. It gives me better work-life balance. It gives me more freedom to do what I want, when I want, where I want, wearing what I want with whomever I want, which is one of my favorite sayings. It gives me the opportunity to have an impact on things that I never thought I would have an impact on. I can do things with technology that I never would have thought I'd be doing today. I never thought I'd be making videos, right? And doing podcasts and things like that. But here I am doing it every day. I never thought I'd share my annual challenges with people, but I've been doing it for over 5 years now. And it's positively impacting people's lives, which is kind of what my purpose is, to set an example and do what I can to make the world a better place. I don't know. I like to think that's what everybody wants, but I guess everybody doesn't want that. But that's what I want. So today's challenge, 7Y exercise, remote work, love remote work, shared how you can use it to your advantage, because it's not going anywhere. Since 2021 and 2020 and 2021 and the pandemic, remote work is here to stay. So you might as well find a way to make it work for your business and for your company. If you're a physical location and you expect people to come in every day, it's not going to happen. Every industry I can think of and have been working with since the pandemic has got some fraction of their workforce working remotely now. Why? Because there's so many advantages to it, but for both the person working remotely and for the business. Guess what? There are tons of business advantages to have people remotely work. I have business friends that their entire teams and mine have been remote for a decade now, even before the pandemic. So we were early adopters and we knew the advantages of it, and everybody else is just catching up. All right. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, see you tomorrow.